All right. Hello, everybody. Is this microphone close enough to me? Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Another Eden Live. I am Scott, community manager for Another Eden, the cat beyond time and space. How are you? How is everyone? I hope you all are well. You're having a good month of May. It's been a while, I feel like, since I last saw you all, but I'm glad to be with you again today. We've got some cool things coming up in today's episode of Another Eden Live, including up there at the top, the latest on the Mythos, the conclusion to the Mythos. So we've got all the news on that. Then we're gonna do another meme workshop. I asked a lot of you guys, in especially over in Reddit. I polled that community, asked what you wanted to see. It felt to me, at least, like the most common responses were the meme workshop and a Superboss battle. One of which I was more excited for than the other. But we're gonna do both of those things today. So you can look forward to that. And then at the after the Superboss battle, assuming I'm still here, we'll try our luck in the Gallery of Dreams and see how it goes. How are you guys? How is everyone? I see some familiar faces, some new faces. Hello, Farlin, Melody, Losers, Nike, Kyoryu, Kevin, Domain, Jaster, Antifrost. It's good to see everybody here. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get straight into it. So we'll start, as I said, with the news. The Apex of Logic and Cardinal Scales conclusion is incoming. Chapter 7 will release May 19th. Again, that's May 19th, so that's 3 days, I believe, from now. My time, at least, it's 8 p.m. on the 16th, UTC. I believe it's 11 a.m. on the 16th. It'll be releasing May 19th, 3 days from today. Finally, the conclusion. And let me give you a little preview, a kind of a story teaser, I guess. How far is just far enough? When is it going too far? The hidden history of the Vestige is revealed. The place where it all started will witness the end. The scales have not tipped, not left or right, but inward. Ooh, what does that mean? I'm not muted. I'm just at a loss for words. Of course, with the update, we have a new character to introduce to you, and this time we've got Suzette's extra style coming in. Take a look at that. Let me get your first impressions here. What do you think of Suzette's extra style? Some of you may, some JP people might have spoiled this, but for those of you seeing for the first time, what are your first impressions? Yeah, those hammers are cool. Love the dual wield. It shows just how powerful she is. So we actually have, in addition to showing you this 5-star art, we've got some early concept art to show you, as well as a comment from character designer Takito Exa. Take a look at this kind of early art for Suzette's extra style. Takahito says, I wanted to change Suzette's black image by using a white base, while keeping her worldview and chunibyo, which is teenage delusions, feel in mind. The weapons were also incorporated, giving priority to the art design based on this idea. I wanted to emphasize the crazy sense of adventure of a girl holding 2 huge hammers and to show the duality of the black and white. I think I was able to express the duality of Suzette's charm by finishing with a combination of black and white in her special attack. So you'll have to stay tuned, check out her special attack when that comes around. It's a really great contrast, I feel, to the, Suzette is all about the dark underworld, right? The netherworld, the dark princess. But this is a big contrast to that. Of course, she still has a little bit of a dark element with the dark wing there, and one dark hammer. The duality of Suzette. That's right. She's all about sweet stuff. No wonder she becomes Oreo. Yeah, this is the new tea time attire, I guess, for Suzette. At the what is it? The La Vie en Rose Cafe. Let's take a look at her stats, shall we? So we've got, this is her base stats without, she doesn't have anything equipped here, but at 80, level 80. And we have, more importantly, once again, I can't remember now. I think this is the 3rd or 4th installment, maybe the 3rd installment of Backy's Battle Tips. Backy, you may recall, is a member of the global version dev team. You might also recognize him from his appearances with Rayon, global producer of Another Eden, in their video messages that they produce from time to time. Backy is a much better strategist than I am, as will be made abundantly clear when I take on a Superboss later in this stream. But as a pretty hardcore player of the game, we like him to offer us some tips for these new characters and how we can best utilize them in a party. So here are Backy's battle tips for Suzette's extra style. He says, to get the most out of her, a party of mainly blunt type is recommended, so that's hammers and fists. She has skills that increase the power depending on the number of hammer and fist equipped. That's how many of those are in your party. The power of the skill increases according to the number of hits, raising overall firepower. So you got people who can hit multiple times. That'll work well. Comes to my mind is AS Tsubame, but I'm not the strategist. She's strong as an attacker, but also a good supporter of characters with fire type and with continuous hitting skills. It is recommended to focus on the blunt type, fire type, or continuous hitting skills, and to build her skill set accordingly. Some characters are difficult to support, so if you're not sure, just use her as a DPS. It's better to use her as an attacker. And then he follows this up with his recommended party members, people who would complement Suzette ES well. They include Hardy AS with his flash strike stance, equipped with fists and his fire type. The Red-Clad Flamemancer, again, he's got Raging Fire stance, fist, and fire type. Melina ES, fist, and the ability to the continuous hitting skill. And then other blunt type characters would be good. People like Aoife, who you might recall can set a blunt zone. Ewan normal style, and Munfa AS. Nowhere, everywhere, you've got all of them. Well, nice. This will be the perfect complement to those characters. You've already got a party you could join her with. So I'm going to take one more look. There she is again. There's that literal right there, that literal twinkle in her eye. Oh, right there. Okay. So to summarize, let's give a little bit more details on the 2.11.7 update that releases May 19th. First, as we just said, the Apex of Logic and Cardinal Scales final chapter will be released. That is the conclusion of the Apex of Logic and Cardinal Scales. Look forward to that. It will, of course, include some new maps and areas and a new soundtrack. So look forward to the new music in that chapter. That's probably one of the things I'm looking forward to the most is hearing the new music from the next chapter. We of course also have some campaigns that would be going on. You can get packs of 2,000 and 4,000 Chrono Stones up to 2 times each until May 26th, 2:59 p.m. UTC. How are we so far? Am I going too fast? Should we pause just to chat for a little while? How was your day? See, some people are interested in the music. Some other people are more excited about the story. Drop day is your birthday. Rich, happy early birthday. That Asian duck is all Gucci. Glad to hear it. You realize, Wiccan, that my name is spelled with a C, right? Like just like one of our favorite feline-inspired characters is spelled with a C. I'm not going to get into it any more than that, but there you go. Thank you for asking, losers. I'm well. It's it was a rainy day today here. Kind of cool, but had a nice soup for lunch, took a nice hot bath. It was nice. It was a nice day. It was a nice relaxing day. All right, let's move on. You didn't come here to hear about my day. More information about the 2.11.7 update, which releases May 19th. Of course, as I just said, you can encounter Suzette's extra style. There will be limited encounters that include a Fateful Encounter Lucifer edition, paid that you can take advantage of at a maximum of 3 times, which focuses on Suzette's extra style. And an encounter Suzette and an encounter Primaya. Each of those will be paid 1 time only. So some people looking forward to Primaya. Not only this, but we have another, we're not done with campaigns yet. We have another campaign to announce. Actually, we have 2 campaigns. We have some more campaigns to announce. That is the Mythos, the Apex of Logic and Cardinal Scales completion campaign. If you clear Mythos, the Apex of Logic and Cardinal Scales, or one of the related episodes, you can receive a Grand Master's drop, which will give you a 5-star class guaranteed. Now, related episodes are basically all of the episodes that take place in the future. For example, the IDA School Part 1, 2, and 3, I believe. Yeah, Part 3. The Closed Off Open World and the Azure Rebel. And then obviously the Apex of Logic and Cardinal Scales. So complete them to get a Grandmaster drop. Any one of them. And in addition, any questions about that? There's some just if you've already done like a bunch of those, we'll have to clear the Mythos. The next one is the Mythos Apex of Logic Cardinal Scales Chapter 1 through 6. We're bringing back the increased achievement rewards when you start. So the way that this will work is at the at certain times for chapters 1 through 6, we said that you can receive increased rewards if you if you start the chapters at a certain time, right? Within before a certain date. We are bringing all of those back, and you can receive them even if you have. So if you haven't received those rewards, this is your chance to receive those rewards. So let's say you are currently on chapter 2. You can get those rewards for chapters 3 through 6 now. Also, if you have already completed those chapters, then you will have fulfilled the requirement for chapters 1 through 6. So if you, let's say you beat chapter 3, but you beat it too late, or you started chapter 3 too late to get the increased achievement when you start reward, you will get it as long as you start it or have started it before June 18th, 259. I hope that's clear. It's a little bit fuzzy, but if you've already gotten them, you can't get them again. But otherwise, it's an opportunity for anybody who missed the previous chapters to get those now. So yeah, and then in addition to that, we're increasing once again. I know for the past month, we saw the special delivery of 100 Chrono Stones, and that was amazing. And then it went to 20. We're bringing back another special delivery, increasing the today's item to 50 Chrono Stones. The duration of that will be until May 31st, 2:59 p.m. UTC. How about that? But wait, there's more. Coming up, looking a little bit into the future, a couple of weeks from now, at the end of May, we've got a follow-up story, an epilogue, if you will, to the Apex of Logic and Cardinal Scales, Wind Liberator, will be released. You could start at the cargo station, and this is a quest to unlock 7's 5-star. So 7 is going to become a 5-star. In order to unlock this quest, you'll have to have completed the Apex of Logic and Cardinal Scales final chapter and 7's character quest number 2. So as long as you complete those, you can unlock this quest, which can unlock 7's 5-star form. Since we're talking about 7, if he's getting a 5-star, class, then he must be getting some 5-star art, right? There you go. Look at those locks. Those gorgeous purple locks. Beautiful. Loving the colors here. It's kind of greens and blues and purples. Jack, you're making me blush. All right, here we go. We do have some sad news, some bittersweet news. Many of you may know scenario director Takeru Sakurada as one of the lead writers for many of the episodes and for the Mythos as well. Sakurada-san will be moving on from the Another Eden team to another team within Right Flyer Studios. I think some of you perhaps have heard this news already, but as we are at the end of the Mythos, at the conclusion of the Mythos, Sakurada-san wanted to communicate a message to the global audience. So he says, "Thank you for playing Another Eden. I hope you are enjoying the climax of the Mythos. While the previous Mythos was more fantasy-oriented, this Mythos is more science fiction-oriented. I hope that you will be able to witness the conclusion of the story of Curio, Iska, and the others. As of the conclusion of this Mythos, I, Sakurada, left the Another Eden team, and I have started a new journey in a different team. I'd like to take this opportunity to say my greetings and to thank you for your support so far. The adventures of Aldo and his friends will continue, and so I hope you will stay tuned for the future of Another Eden. Let's meet again someday, somewhere. Thank you, Sakurada-san, for everything. And speaking of Sakurada-san, he's also got a parting gift. In addition to this message, we're giving away a poster signed by Sakurada-san himself, scenario director Takeru Sakurada. Details about this giveaway will be announced on our social media channels, that's Facebook and Twitter, at a later date. So please stay tuned to that. If you're not already following us on Facebook or Twitter, please do so on your preferred platform. And that does it for the news. That is the news. I hope that the news worked for you, worked for me. Now, the moment that two people have been waiting for, the meme workshop. Here, hold on. Let me get a good view of some guy there. Put him on the slide, and I didn't realize I'd be hiding him with myself. So here's our first meme for the meme workshop. Once again, the way that this works is that I took some screenshots of the game. This is different from the meme challenge where you all posted screenshots and I tried to come up with copy for it. This time I am posting my screenshots that I thought we could probably make some good, make a funny meme out of. And I want to, rather than just coming up with something myself, I wanted to collaborate with you all on that. So please let me know in chat. Feel free to write out your ideas as we go along. Shout out anything that comes to mind, or kind of general directions you're thinking. It doesn't have to be suggestions. So for example, this meme here is the red-clad Flamemancer saying, but after 10 minutes, you're going to want to be my friend. Now, obviously, he didn't say it in this context, but out of context, to me, the first thing that I thought of was kids at a playground meeting, like young children at a playground meeting each other for the first time, and like that feeling when you're very young and you could just instantly become friends with somebody that you didn't know before, but we didn't really have as sophisticated of a screening process for our friends. I guess when we were younger, but yeah, you don't get what's happening here now. We're making memes. We're just trying to write a funny line to post this, and whatever we decide on here, we're later going to I'm going to post these to our Twitter and our Facebook, maybe later this week or next week or sometime in the near future. What do we got? Anything? Losers. Me when I need to try to get a partner for a group project. After 10 minutes, you're going to be my friend. I guess that works if you're if they know that you're the diligent one that's going to do half of the work. You approach that coworker you're scared on the first day. Purposely, he starts getting overconfident. All right, I like this one. Orion, me, an introvert. I guess you probably have seen a lot of my introvert posts. So just speak to me. To a cat during a party. I love that one. I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna write that one first, just as a placeholder. We can't get anything to top that. Me, an introvert, to a cat during a party. Okay, paused scrolling, so I gotta scroll down here. What else is here? You order an Uber. Welcome to your first day of class. You're dealing with an uncooperative colleague. when you meet that villain who you'll switch sides. Oh, that's a good one. It's like a in game, you know, that there are it's the almost a play on the there's that common meme about like the boss when you have to fight him versus when he joins the party, kind of playing with a similar dynamic. When you meet friends that also play another Eden. I like it when you realize that you and the kid next door share similar interests, including playing another Eden. You get a new free boss character. With that, I think, let's see. With that, I think we're going to move, we're going to continue on. I think I like this one. Thank you to, let me see if I can rise. If I can, Orion, yeah, there we go. For that one, you'll be able to find these later on. I'm going to hashtag them with another Eden meme workshop, just like I did with the last three, with the 4, if you include the limerick. Here's the next one. The next one, yay, I won't cry. This screams to me, you know, situations which normally end in pain, finally not ending in pain. Hello from Japan. Oh, hello. Also, I'm also streaming to you from Japan. So hello. You're close by. Scott, when he runs out of meme ideas. Well, no. This is I won't cry. I do cry when I run out of the ideas. Playing the Time, Mine, and Dreamers episode. No spoilers, but again, that's one where I will cry. This one is I won't cry. Watching sad drama. That one assignment that's been eating at you for the past week. Personify, I think you're on to something there. Like, you know, this is like, it could be a big relief of something, right? Like, you are expecting something and like anxiously anticipating something. Like, for example, there's a test around the corner. And perhaps the test gets canceled for a snow day, or you know, the assignment that you're looking forward to is about a subject that you know very well, or you're getting partnered with somebody that you know is reliable, or something along those lines. But like, those are all school examples. But a situation in where you were anxiously anticipating something, but when it came around, it either got canceled or it was presented in a way that actually it was a big relief. When you see a gold door in your encounters, when you finally get that gold, a lot of golden door, I won't be in pain. Suzette, when a plate and desserts come out. Every time Aldo tells his companion that they are friends in character quests. I played for Cybernet, chipping away Shrek. Beating a super boss after 5 hours and then the game crashes. Once again, a situation where I do cry. Here, they're saying, yay, they're celebrating, not crying. Oh, I like Antifrost. I like your approach there. It's a different approach than the relief. When you learn how to properly cut onions, this is something that I saw as well that I actually didn't learn until I want to say a couple months ago. That I saw something, can't remember where, that most people cut onions the wrong way, and it releases that kind of gas into the air that stings your eyes and makes you cry. But when you cut onions the right way, it actually does less of that. And or you could wear goggles. That could also be considered the right way to do it. I used to wear I used to work at a job. I won't say the company because that, you know, IP and whatnot. But I used to work at a, we'll just say it's a well-known fast food pizza establishment in America. It was my first job ever, and I had to cut, you know, tons of onions every morning. That was part of my job, was prepping for the day, and so I cut so many onions in the morning through, and not like but with a knife, like with a machine. And I brought my snowboard goggles into work. Just to do that. I like the onion one. I think we're gonna take the onion one and move on. Let me see where I can find it. There you go. Antifrost. Thank you so much for that submission. Let's see. Will this paste properly? There you go. And you learn how to properly cut onions. Moving on to the last one. Speaking of Suzette, we have the last one features Suzette. Exiled from Paradise so soon. To me, this made me think of like you are, like a great time that's short-lived. Hey, Scott Pizza Man. Wesley, yes, to answer your question, this next chapter episode is the last, the conclusion of the Mythos. That's right. Trying to get into LARP combat after 2 years of COVID. Rich, I know the feeling. I really got into I started seriously getting into tabletop. Or wanting to get into tabletop games, like right before COVID hit, and then suddenly nobody could meet anymore. And so I've never actually, I've played some games over remotely, but I have still never played a game just in person. That's different from LARPing, of course, I know, but related at least. Let me scroll back up because I think I missed a few. Your free trial time is ended. I like that. When your free trial ends, I'll put that as a placeholder unless we can find something that can beat it. When your free trial period expires, we'll put it that way. Let's see. When you're in the room full of cats in the white card dungeon. Oof, when you get married when you get married to someone, Rise, are you okay, Rise? A 3-star rainbow unit appears. Getting kicked out of Hozuki's tavern. You know, somebody has a bend there. When my alarm wakes me up from a good dream. I like that angle. The story is good. Battery's running out. When you woke up from a good dream. Listen, that's a second. Is that the second dream one I saw? Oh yeah, Orion also had a dream one. When my alarm wakes me up from a good dream. Interesting, a couple of the same ones. When vacation ends. It always ends early. No matter how long your vacation ends, it always ends early. Being told to leave that cat cafe. Suzette got kicked out of La Vie Rose. La Vie en Rose. I like when a Scott stream ends. That's personify. That's extremely pandering, but I love it. I'm gonna go with when your free trial period expires. I also liked the alarm one, but I think we had one from Orion earlier. I think the first one came from Orion, right? And yeah, I think we'll go here. So that's the last meme, but we have one more thing here, which is boom. So last time, some of you who follow us on Twitter and Facebook, you know that we like to, I like to write limericks for some of these characters every once in a while. So the next one I thought we'd do together. The last one we did together was for Pry. The next one I thought we would do together is for Daisy. As some of you know, Daisy has a banner out right now. A 5-star banner where if you pull on it, you can get guaranteed 5-star out of like a very select group of 5 characters. And so since she's been featured, I thought she'd be good to feature for the limerick as well. For those of you who do not know what a limerick is, it is a type of poem that has a specific cadence. Some past examples of limericks. Actually, I should find a past example of limericks here. So like there are a couple that I wrote. I've been doing this for years now. I've just realized. I'm looking at Christmas 2019 at one I did for Tuva that says, there once was a dark undead mage who looked quite young for her age. If she was in a rush, she'd cast Double Crush and she'd quickly move to the next stage. So you have probably heard that kind of poem before, where you have like A rhymes on the first 2 sentences, which are like 9 to 10 syllables. B rhymes that are about like 6 syllables if she was in a rush. Yeah, about 6 syllables each for the B rhymes, and then a final A rhyme. And then oftentimes it's like there once was a, person from place is a common way to start them. You don't have to though. Let's see. Oh, Suzette. Let's see. There once was a girl named Suzette whose hair was the deepest violet. You could win this girl's heart if you had a fruit tart, though that might be something you regret. There's one for Mighty. There once was a young boy named Mighty whose clothes looked just a bit untidy. It's a little clunky there, but it still works. If nightmares made you scream, he would enter your dream, and everything would be alrighty. I was a little clunkier with the syllable on that one, but it works. And so on. You can Google another Eden limericks and find a ton of these. But anyway, sorry, I've been as I've been looking for those examples, I've been ignoring chat. So let's take a look at what we've got. Let's see, it may be good with poetry, not with limerick poetry. There once was a reaper. We need a few more syllables than that. Reaper is a good start, I think, because the eep is easy to rhyme. Keep, seep, leap, creep, and then her you could use. Also, things that rhyme with daisy, crazy, lazy, hazy. Says he is kind of a stretch, but still works. There once was a... Oh, I like this. I like this beginning, Angela. There once was a grumpy young and sorry, I'm scrolling through older ones because I was distracted looking for examples. There once was a grumpy young lass who managed purgatory with class. Let's begin there. Oh no, did I completely... get rid of my text layer? It's okay. I'm gonna fix this with a better looking text layer later. Actually, hold on. I can do this. No? It's not recognizing that layer anymore. Shouldn't have deleted everything. Alright, I'll fix the look later, but for now, we'll just type it in. There once was a grumpy, we'll skip line, young lass. Who managed purgatory with class. So now we need a B rhyme and then another word, another line that will end with lass and class. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Skipping ahead. He's always angry, but then the Reaper. It's hard to, yeah, it is pretty difficult, isn't it? The Reapers would fear when she would come near. The Reapers would fear. Let's write that up. Let me write that up before I consider that. Think on it further. Hold on, I think I lost it. Where was that? I think I lost it. Let me just try to remember. I believe that was again from Angela. The Reapers would fear when she would come near. Oh, what was that? Hold on. There's a few. Despite her great power, she views every soul as a flower. That I like the meaning there. A few too many syllables on that second part. Despite her great power is perfect. She views every soul as a flower is a bit too much. Flower daisies young. Despite her great flower, she loves every flower. That works. Is that appropriate for her personality though? She loves every flower. I mean, she knows she's named after a flower. I haven't played her quests. I don't have her yet. So, but is that I've done a little research on her. She loves every flower. Would that be appropriate for her personality? If it works for her personality, then I love it because it, like, the rhymes flow well, I think. The ensemble kind of showed that? Okay. Yeah, I didn't play the ensemble yet. That ensemble yet either. I played the Baroque one. Didn't get a chance to play this one yet. Okay, so I think that's a good way to go. Antifrost, let's see. Despite her great power, she loves every flower. And then need one final line that about 10 to 11 syllables, ending with a word that rhymes with lass and class. I know I have. There's honestly there's a lot that I still have to play. You know, I keep up as best I can, and I have kept up in lots of areas, in most areas, but there are just some things that I haven't gotten a chance to do yet. Make most mistakes she isn't glass. Well, I think we established that because we say she managed purgatory of a class and that she had great power. So we haven't really set up that she's, like, dainty yet. Like, if we set up that, you know, her flower might make you... The fact that she's named after a flower might make you think that she is not so powerful, then maybe that would work. She tends to give cats a pass. Pass, sass, mass. So what else rhymes with class? Yeah, pass. Crass. Let's see. Sass. I think using SH, it's like one of those close rhymes. You could also play on the yas as in, like, the kind of alternative spelling of yes. Yas. When she joins you, you want to say yes. No, Scott, we ain't doing Valley Girl. We are doing it if I say so. This is I am ultimately the final arbiter. None shall pass. Yeah, I mean, there's she's like, I wonder, let's see. When your ends come to pass. Not like this. She's an old lady, not a Zoomer. Look, I'm not a Zoomer either. I'm speaking for the people who might get her to join their party. Whose stern gaze none shall surpass. That I like where you're going with that, but it doesn't, like, it doesn't flow from the sentence she loves every flower. Whose in that case would be referencing the word flower. But perhaps there's a way that we can like rewrite that to make it make sense. She loves every flower. Could say it, another way to say it might be like this, and has skills that few can surpass. Something like that. So as we can tweak this maybe before getting into the super boss fight. But here's how what we have. Here's what we have so far. There once was a grumpy young lass who managed purgatory with class. The reapers would fear when she would come near. Oh wait, hold on. We have two versions of the beeline. We got to choose one. Okay. So the reapers of fear when she would come near, or despite her great power, she loves every flower. I think that what do you think? Okay, so A is the reapers would fear when she would come near, and B is despite her great power, she loves every flower. Anyone? I kind of feel like if we go with and has skills that few can surpass, A kind of flows like theme-wise a little bit better, but if chat likes B over A, I'm willing to concede to the democratic process, and it looks like most people are well, no, a couple of people with A, but I don't want to feel like I'm tipping the scales here. B feels more for her storyline. B I did have a hold on. Okay, so it looks like it's hold on, we got a bunch of A's. Kind of I'm gonna have to count here. B, B, A, B, 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 A, B, A. Wow. Okay. We're going to have to actually do the poll. Which line works better? All right. There we go. Okay. I think yeah, there we go. Or it's uploading now, I believe. Vote. Just put up a poll. Vote for which one you think works better. I'll give you some time to look at that. Yeah, it does look pretty close. 32 votes, and it's neck and neck. Just had an overtake, 49% to 51% after 41 votes. Man, that's close. Okay, now I feel like you guys are doing it on purpose. This is gonna turn out to be like the infamous YouTube video about the neutral planet. I have no strong feelings one way or the other. If it's too close, then I choose horse track voice. And we're off. The Reaper's Red Fear is coming around the corner. It has a lead, but it is a slim one. Despite her great power, is coming up, bringing up the rear. Let's see that we've got 58 votes. This scale is going inward instead of tipping. This is, I mean, to pun intended, this is poetic. Okay. I'm going to end this poll one way or the other in 10 seconds. And if it's tied in 10 seconds, then I'm probably going to choose Reaper's Wood Fear just because I feel like it works better with skills. So if you don't want it to be that, get your votes in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, ending the poll. I believe there at the end of the poll, despite her, despite her great power, eked out a win there. With 50% of the vote, doesn't quite add up to, wow. win by a landslide. Somebody abstained, I guess, from the vote. That's why that's where that 1% went. Okay, despite her great power. That was so much closer than I thought it was going to be. There once was a grumpy young lass who managed purgatory with class. Despite her great power, she loves every flower and has skills that few can surpass. Is what we have now. If we had my vote, it'll be back to 50-50. No. I am the tiebreaker. I do not have a vote unless it is needed for a tiebreaker. Yeah, all right. Well, I think that does it for us. I think we've got our limerick. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll fix how the font looks and put that up a little later. But now it is time for me to embarrass myself. Not that I'm a stranger to that. Let's see, where are we? Where are we? Right. We're gonna turn off the background music. We're gonna turn on the game. Ta-da! Okay, there we are. So, okay, speaking of embarrassing myself, we are going to try our hand at a super boss battle here. I, as many of you already know, am not the most accomplished strategist that has ever played the game, not by a long shot. However, I think with a little help from the RNG gods, I might be able to take care of the Ice Jailer. Now, the Ice Jailer, if you haven't gone up against them yet, is weak to wind. So let me show you my party here for a second. There we go. Here's our stream team for this party. The thing to note about the Ice Jailer, and once again, you'll get more in-depth and probably substantive commentary from some of the other YouTubers that are better at this than I am. However, this is just my approach. So my approach is with the Ice Jailer, the things that are significant is, one, the Ice Jailer deals a fixed amount of damage on a lot of their attacks. And so that is both good and bad. Bad because you can't buff or buff yourself or debuff them to change that. You're just getting hit for that amount, like essentially no matter what, you know, unless you have some kind of other special things. But on the other hand, that also makes it kind of easier to prepare for, because you know how much damage is being dealt. They're weak to wind, and also they put up a shield every once in a while, especially after their couple of HP stoppers that they have, where they will take no damage for the first 20 hits of that shield. So what I've got here is a wind team with kind of that in mind. People who can do multiple strikes against this person, and people who can heal. My favorite character is Ural's favorite character, whose name is spelled with a C in the middle, Nikoko, because when a zone is set, she's got an attack move that also heals for 3,000, which happens to be the fixed damage that the Ice Jailer can do a lot of the time. So she just kind of by herself can help you negate that damage, and not have to worry about it, while your other team is stacking up your another force bar. I also got for damage Yuri and Dunarith and Victor. We also have Melissa in there to kind of start things off for us. The first section of this battle is one of the ones that you want to try to get over it fast. And once you get into the second section, you can bring in Nikoko. You can bring in Claude, AS Claude, to set your win zone, and Nikoko to heal you. So that's just me. Now that I've, set up my own reasoning for this, we'll get into how that works. Okay, so he's going to set up impenetrable. God, I didn't realize that's such a difficult word to pronounce before. I don't really say that out loud very much. Impenetrable fortress. 20 guards and status effect guards will start with another force here. How's the volume? Can everybody hear okay? Audio is clear? Great. Hope I'm not... I realize I'm doing a lot of tapping here. Hope I'm not... should set up more buffs here. Alright, that's fine. So that will bring him down... We brought him down to first HP stopper. And let's sub out some of our pieces here. Okay. I'm going to do a windy cat hook, get that 3,000 back. Nikoko's also great because not only does she have this heal that gives us our 3,000 back, her attack hits for 4. Which brings down this shield quite a bit. So even though he's up at 20 now, if I start this again, we should really hopefully bring it down to the... I should probably watch my screen. We should hopefully bring it down to the next HP stopper. All right. Okay, so now for the next one, we're going to just kind of go all out. Sorry, Master, just this once. Okay, and I believe that that should not have affected anybody, right? The locking, yeah, because the Freikugel of AS Claude gave us a status immunity for one time, which kind of negated that lock there. And means that Nikoko can just spend her turn helping to increase our AF bar. Which she needs to after that hit. I think I want to do that. Oh, this is a risk. I can't remember what the next move is. I think it's a fixed 3,000. It better be. I just realized. Although, yeah, just in case, I'll do Guardian Field. Oh, he's just resetting his thing. Yeah, so we can do this one more time. I think I need to. There we go. Let's get down to his, I think, his final HP stopper. And we're about to get to a point where, you know, I haven't gotten past, because obviously I haven't technically beaten him yet, but I've kind of obviously tried to go through this a couple of times. Alright, so now we're at the last, and at this point, he does fixed damage that goes up, but you're kind of on a time. You're kind of on a timer here. His first attack, he's only going to do 1,000. His second attack is only going to do 2,000, and it's going to raise up by 1,000 every time. Then 3, then 4, then 5, and eventually he'll one-shot. It'll get to the point where he'll one-shot you no matter what. But you have some time built in at the very beginning. So what we're going to focus on right now is just building up the bar, the AF bar. Okay, so that's one. The next one will be 2,000. We all have more than 2,000, and one after that will be 3,000. So we can do another one without worrying about taking that hit. That's 2,000. And then we can even do one more, if we want to be cocky about it. Do one more. I'm gonna actually let you do your Savage Wolf Fury there, Yuri. Because Windy Cat Hook will heal us for 3,000, then he'll hit us for 3,000, and then after that we'll go for the final Other Force. Let's get this cool little special attack, though, while we're... Boom, okay. And here we go! And that, I believe, will do it. At least I hope it does. I actually haven't seen if he has like a second form after this or something, so man, if he does, that would really throw a wrench in things. Let's just put some other healing stuff on at the end there. Boom. Get ready for phase 2. Okay, good. Yeah. Here, hey, this would be a good, you know, we've already written the meme out, but for the one where we did, this says, "Yay, I won't cry," when you see that the XP banner comes out and not a second form. Let's see. There we go. Overcoming the Ice Jailer. We beat the Ice Jailer. Oh, hey, and I got an extra reward for getting more rewards. Let's collect all that. Beautiful. All right. Now, do the dual bosses next? We'll have to consider that for a future stream. But for now, the last thing that we're gonna do is try our luck in the Gallery of Dreams. Now, as I said, there is a featured banner going on right now that features Daisy. But you could get either Daisy or Munfa, Melina, ES, or Nakoko. And I think one other person who I'm forgetting right now. But I have all of those characters except for Daisy, so the chances of duplicate are fairly high. I'm actually going to go on this banner here, the Silver Striker. Less certain which character you'll get if, you know, Silver Striker has got a higher rate here. But yeah, this is the one I'm going to go for now. So wish me luck, and if I do well on this pull, then I will make sure to spread my good fortune and blessings to all of you at the end of the stream. If I do poorly, then I'll make sure to lock off the the cursed energy emanating from me so that it does not extend to you. Hope I don't get a dupe SETI. I actually don't have a 5-star SETI, so it wouldn't be a dupe for me. May some guy, yes, yes, SS. May some guy bless this pull. Here we go. A new character at least. That would be great. Yeah, but you know, more light. I've got 100 for Tuva at this point. Here we go. Here we go. I'm more nervous for this than the Superboss. Yes. By the way, you might, not sure yet, you might look forward to a video in the future in which I offer some advice for, you know, maybe rituals or things of that nature that you might take part in whenever you try your luck in the Gallery of Dreams. Let's see, what do we got here? Myron. You have a ritual, but you're down to learn more? Not the best so far, but it's not over yet. Oh, get some light for Farana. I'll appreciate that. Oh, love my guy Pry. Here we go. Here it is. The moment of truth. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Here we go. Hey! I did not have the 5-star Ewan. And Backy just recommended me 5-star Ewan for to pair with Suzette ES. Not bad, not bad. I'll take that for sure. I gotta learn more about him though. Oh yeah, the manifest weapon. That's gonna be good. Cool. All right. Got off to a rocky start, but I like the character that we got there at the end. Hey, thank you all so much for watching today's stream. Again, look forward to the conclusion of the Mythos coming to you on May 19th. Otherwise, we can look forward to, once again, I may or may not put a video out there that's, you know, just like what you can do, some you know, banner pull rituals that you might be able to do. you can maybe look forward to that in the near future. And I will see you on the next stream. So until then, farewell. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is where you are. Bye.